day to you. Welcome to the Field of Streams, where I, your host, Janine McRae, bring you the tiny thoughts that stream from my brain and present them to you as though they're the sweetest ice cream made from the creamiest milk of royal cows who do nothing but loll in lush fields of grass and make fun of the polo horses in the next paddock. We all scream. Now, I can't promise you much with these weekly nibbles, but I can, dear listener, promise you this. I will not keep you long. Today's missive was inspired by two things. One, an article I read about a dog being ejected from a vehicle during an accident, disappearing for 2 days, then being found herding sheep rather happily. And the second thing, I'll put this pretty bluntly, in 2020 I was told my services were no longer required at a job that I had, and the feelings that I was still having a year after that kind of triggered me a bit to write this. I also know that happened to a lot of people in 2020. What a doozy of a year that was. So I wanted this to be a piece that could maybe bring some comfort to those who needed it. There was also just something nice about getting some perspective on my own situation. I joke to friends that it wasn't a me problem, it was a them problem. My fabric just no longer fit their frame. And it's true to some degree because their frame just sucked. Not big enough for me, not fine enough. I'm silk, goddammit. Anyway, as far as inspirations go, that's about it. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt when it happens to you, but you have to have the internal fortitude to process those feelings and not take the blow to your confidence as a fatal one. Basic premise, life crashes suck, but maybe they're just a sign that you're in the wrong car. And without any further waffling, here is a post. Ejection does not equal rejection. You're at the wheel. The sun is shining brightly as you motor on down this road, a road that you turned onto as soon as you saw that Vista Point sign. Taking a deep breath as the scenery whizzes by, you inhale the aroma of another glorious day on planet Earth. It's a bona fide soul bliss sandwich scent, served up on a how did I get to be so gosh darn lucky platter. The car you're driving has its foibles and quirks, sure, some weirdness married with an occasional unidentified thud coming from the gearbox, but you've learned to manoeuvre this beast with some not inconsiderable skill. You're comfortable in it. Your seat is adjusted to perfection, providing not only lumbar support, but the ideal leg-to-pedal ratio for relaxed operation. Cabin temperature is optimal for alert driving. In this moment of zen, you turn your head slightly to observe the world zooming by. Pretty. This is a nice drive. Those trees look a bit wishy-washy with motion blur. Am I going a smidge too fast? You shake off the sensation and turn back to the view out of the windshield. The GPS lady tells you what to do. Take the next left, she says, in her best I'd never steer you wrong voice. In 200 feet, your destination is on the right. No traffic jams in your way, no jackhammering roadworks. It's just you, the open road, and the reassuring tones of, insert your favourite band here, on the stereo, soundtracking your journey. There it is again. The niggling sensation in your brain finds its voice. Am I headed in the right direction? You glance at the map on the dash and check. Yup, this is the path and the way. There is a slight hint of burning oil now. You crack a window, change gear, press lightly on the accelerator, and continue on. You love this car. It's a wild ride, but you've always viewed yourself as a bit of a rodeo bull rider, even if others occasionally see you as the clown. The crash comes out of nowhere and is completely beyond your control. This is no accident. This is a full-on smash and grab. The T-bone you didn't order is delivered to your table, all bloody and raw with emotion. Maybe you sensed this crash was coming, or maybe it caught you completely off guard. It doesn't really matter either way because you're all up in the air now. Unexpected, rejected, and ejected from the moving car. No airbags, no warnings, just you flying through the air, clutching your personalised ruh-roh vanity plates. Your life is made of moments, and this is just one of them. There will be 100 thoughts at this time, and you will feel each and every one as they rash up your skin and paint their tattoo quilt of bruises on your crumbling confidence. Your ego will be left bloody and your heart in shambles. How did I not see that coming? Was it my fault? Maybe the music was too loud. Or did I get too cocky on the wide open streets of possibility? What if they take my license away? What if I'm actually not qualified and they never let me behind the wheel of a vehicle again? What if they're right? What if I am a terrible driver? Hey, stop it. You have to stick this landing. You have to. You may be injured and scarred. You may have to get stitches and hold yourself together as you work out what happened. You might have huge waves of self-doubt threatening to drown you, but let me just tell you this for nothing. Maybe the reason this crash happened was simply that you were just in the wrong vehicle. After you've crashed is not the time to panic. It's the time to find another mode of transport. Downsize, go off-road, take the train, start carpooling, upgrade your license, ride a bike. OMG, just look at all the different vehicles you could get in. It's not what you look like when you land, all beaten, bloody and busted, and you will be beaten, bloody and busted because you were just in a damn crash. It's what you do with your landing. When it happens, take the time to brush yourself off, assess the wreck and the smashed up car, lick your wounds and such, but know it's not the end of the road that you were on. You survived, and that's the thing. It's up to you to figure out how to keep on trucking or boating or walking tall or whatever. Not only will there be other, different, better, faster and cooler rides for you to drive, but being ejected from this one might just be the best thing that ever happened to you. Because while you're looking for that next ride, you could stumble upon the one thing you were supposed to be doing all along. It might not be as cool as herding sheep, but it could end up being something that's 100% yours to whistle and direct forever. And there you have it, folks. Another edition of Field of Streams. Like, rate, turn on notifications so you don't miss an episode, all that good stuff. These little missives are designed to inspire creative folk to get out and make something of their own. If you do enjoy my writing, please be sure to subscribe to the Stream newsletter at JanineMcRae.substack.com, and until next we meet, love what you love, and I'll see you out there making stuff.